What's wrong with you people?
Hello guys, and welcome to a new episode of Entitled Parents. Without further ado, let's see the crazy stories today. 5-cent Xbox, but I'll charge more at my yard sale. This happened yesterday. Is not really irritating like other stories, it's more confusing. So I was at yard sales yesterday because I was looking for art supplies there. I found none. This particular yard sale had an Xbox that said negotiable price. There was a paper under it though that said no lower than $10. Then Karen came. The cast: Karen, wife owner and husband owner. Karen: how much does this Xbox cost? Pretty sure she got the console correct because of the large X. Husband owner: you can decide it, just can't. Karen: 5 cents. Wife owner, husband owner gave Karen a deer in the headlights look. Wife owner: sorry, but it cannot be under $10. Karen: fine, I won't buy it. I'll just tell my son that he'll be bored for the rest of the week. You're not gonna spare $10 for your son? You'd rather have him bored for the rest of the week, I guess. Okay. She left, and I did soon after, as I didn't find anything. Side note though, I found out Karen had a yard sale and everything was overpriced, and she wouldn't even let you leave if you didn't buy anything. Most people left anyways, as did I. So basically this lady was trying to buy from other yard sales underpriced items so she could sell them at her yard sale after inflating the prices. Yeah. Entitled mother versus gynecologist. Okay. Yes, it is exactly what the title says. A Karen tried to cut in line so her 10-year-old boy could see the doctor before me. And by doctor, do you mean the gynecologist? Man, I really gotta read this. So after waiting for about 3 months to see a gynecologist about my lady issues, I finally had an appointment last Friday. Now, for those who don't know me, I get very anxious when anything medical turns up, so naturally I'm nervous as heck when I arrive at the hospital for the appointment. I found out there are 3 waiting rooms. Blue was maternal appointments, yellow was something I can't remember, and green was for the gyno. Sitting down next to my mom, I noticed a well-dressed woman and a small entitled kid sitting in the corner. I knew something was off because A, no mother in their right mind would take their child to a gynecologist appointment, and B, the mother wouldn't leave the child alone in the waiting room in case it ran off. About 15 minutes later, I hear my name called and I gather my bag and the paperwork when suddenly I feel a sharp knock to my shoulder and I'm pushed into the wall. Karen: excuse me, you're in my way. My son has an appointment. Okay, so her son has an appointment, not her. Her son has an appointment to the gynecologist. Okay, it's 2019. I'm not judging. Me: sorry, but that was my name called. Karen: no way, I heard my baby's name called. You need to wait your turn. Doctor: I'm waiting to see OP. Who is that? Karen: that's my son. So I'm curious what OP's name was. Was it Sue? Hey, I'm waiting to see Sue. Oh yeah, that's my boy. I just named him Sue so he could build up character. Mom finally catches up. Actually, that's my daughter's name. Karen: stop lying, you 2 female dogs. She's not your child. Mom: yes, she is, you stupid woman. Mom has seen some horrible mothers at the children's hospital where she was there with my brother. Doctor looks at notes. OP, it's a 23-year-old woman who lives in insert fictional suburb. Me, I also have my license, student ID, healthcare card and library card, which all have my name. Karen, well, where am I supposed to be? Me, ask reception, and then walks into the doctor's office. I don't know where Karen was supposed to be, nor do I care, but at the end of the day, it was a stupid situation to be in. Okay, so at least we understand what happened, but damn, that was some stupid thing to do. Come on, Karen. I mean, you have had to read the signs when you were there. Come on. You morons are trying to poison my baby. So this happened a few months ago. I work in a small takeaway pizza shop and all takes place on a Friday night at our busiest time. My co-worker, who was fairly new to the job, was taking orders while I was sorting pizzas and everything else. And as it got busier, there were quite a few customers waiting in the shop. Everything was running smoothly until one particular customer with her child, like a 3 years old, and her husband came to pick up their order 5 minutes early. As there was a longer wait than usual, my coworker and I expected to receive a few complaints about orders taking too long, so we weren't too concerned at first. Cast: me, coworker, your classic Karen, a poor embarrassed husband, and my manager. Karen comes up to the counter and talks to me after waiting for about 3 minutes. Where's our order? What was the name, sorry? Karen huffs loudly. It's Karen. Me, of course, it should be only 2 more minutes. Fine. I didn't think much of the conversation and just went back to doing my job when about a minute later Karen gets up again and begins to berate my coworker while he is on a call for an order. Karen, excuse me, but I was told online that my order would take 15-20 minutes. Clearly, you were wrong and need to do your job better. Coworker puts the phone down for a second. I'm very sorry, but I'm currently taking a call, but I will be happy to help you in a minute. Karen, now a bit louder. What is this place? You guys seriously take forever. Keep in mind, her order was placed only about 30 minutes ago. I didn't hear the rest of the conversation, but from what I was told afterwards, coworker apologized and that was the end of it. At this point I could see Karen's orders, and so I quickly got it ready and called her up to collect it. Most of the time people trust we have the order correct, but every now and then the people want to check it, and I'm always happy to help them out with it. Karen, my baby's cheese pizza has green stuff on it. Why? That's just oregano that we add on top of our margherita pizzas. Karen getting angry. I ordered a cheese pizza, not this green mess. My daughter can't eat anything green. You are trying to poison her. So wait, is that an allergy? Is like chlorophyll allergy a thing? I never heard about it. It might be, I don't know. We'll have to Google that. Me trying to stay calm. I'm terribly sorry about that, but this is how our cheese pizzas come normally. I am more than happy to request that your order be remade if that makes you happy. No, that will take another hour. Karen sees coworker passing another customer's their order. Give me that order as compensation. We can't do that, Karen. They already paid for it and it's not your order. I mean, come on, lady, you don't even know what's in that box. Well, we deserve it because we've been waiting half an hour. It was 7 minutes and my daughter is very hungry. Well, you're feeding a 3-year-old pizza. I mean, yeah, you're not exactly the parent of the year, so don't try that. Me, I'm sorry, but you can either take the order we have made already or we can make another. Wow, how rude. Why didn't you just make my baby's pizza correctly in the first place? Me, look, I didn't take your order. Coworker did and he is new, but I'm happy to check your online order docket to check. Yes, do that. You'll see he's wrong and that he should be fired. At this point, a manager takes notice of what's happening and stands out of sight in case he is needed. I go to check the order, and sure enough, there was a margherita pizza with no comments requesting the oregano to be taken off. I go to show the docket to Karen, but she rips it out of my hand and shoves it in the coworker's face. "See, you moron, you'll be fired for this." Coworker's getting angry now. "No, it's not my fault that you never specified anything on your order." "Well, you should have known." Manager finally stepping in. "I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave." "No, I want compensation, or I will call the police on you for trying to poison my baby." At this point, the husband comes up to his wife looking very embarrassed. "Honey, we should leave now." Karen: "No, I refuse." After about a minute of this, she finally gives up, takes her pizza and goes out to the door. As she leaves, she yells back at manager, "You just lost a valued customer." She then proceeds to throw all 3 pizzas they ordered and paid for it onto the ground and stormed off. You know, lady, maybe your husband would have liked some of that pizza. You know, maybe he's not allergic to everything that's green. Once she was gone, several customers who had witnessed her whole tirade came to reassure me and coworker that we were doing perfectly fine and shouldn't worry about people like her. Manager was also not at all upset about losing a valued customer. Oh my god. Well, I guess that was it for today's episode of Entitled Parents. Now, if you like today's stories, don't forget to hit the like button or even the subscribe. Bye guys, and see you next time.